Hi everyone, it's Yessenia. Welcome back to my channel, Budget with Books and Makeup. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to film and go over my budget for the first paycheck for the month of March. It is currently March 7th, and that is when I got paid today. So I have already filled my monthly budget and I already did some things, but I still want to get my budget down on paper because that's what works best for my brain, is putting everything down on paper. So I already filled out some things. I don't want to refill out the sinking funds because I wrote them here for my monthly budget and I just don't want to rewrite them. This is what I'm going to go off of when I stuff my sinking funds. But I did write it here because I plan on going to the bank tomorrow. I could have gone today because my meeting was canceled, but it's okay. I'm gonna go tomorrow after work. I'm gonna take my doggy on not a very long walk, but on a nice long walk to the bank, and I'm gonna pull my money out. Oh, she thought I called her name. Oh, I guess not. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna budget my first paycheck for the month of March. I kind of already started. I am rolling over $500. I am budgeting, I already got my paycheck, but I'm still budgeting 20, 50, 51, even though I'm getting significantly more than that now, especially with the cost of living raise and not contributing to my 401k. However, I am contributing to my Roth IRA still. So I'm trading off. I'm not like completely abandoning my retirement. I do have my pension. All right, CAC, I plan on bringing in $200. I'm probably gonna bring in more. And then other $50. I'm bringing in $50 because I did have an unbudgeted expense already. I bought shoes. If y'all wanna hear the story, check out my previous 2 videos. It's kind of a funny story. My feet actually still hurt from not having my shoes. So I plan on allocating $2,800.51 for this paycheck. AT&T is a utility. That is my home internet and my cell phone bill. Google is a membership. I can claim that on my taxes. Scribd is a membership. And Les Mills, it's finally coming out this paycheck. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ah, there she is. Oh, I know, sweet. I can't have her on my lap or on the table because she will get all over the place and then I won't be able to film. Les Mills is coming out this month. It better come out by Friday because I really want to a new workout for Friday. So AT&T, the actual amount was $162.45 and that's what came out. Y'all, I am saving so much money by switching from T-Mobile to AT&T. So T-Mobile, I was planning on canceling the services for my watch and my car. Like they have a sync up and drive and you can track your car and everything. I was planning on canceling those services anyway, but even without those services, just having my cell phone and my iPad service with them, it was still expensive. I have my phone and my iPad with AT&T all bundled with my home internet, and I'm saving $60 a month because of this switch. Even if slowly AT&T raises their prices over the years, which I know they're known to do, I'm still saving money. Anyway, I'm so glad I made the switch. The service is also so much better. Google is $199. Scribd is $13.22. What is my child doing? Sweetie, you destroyed the blanket already. Y'all, she ripped a hole in the blanket and took out the styrofoam stuffing or whatever stuffed in there. I don't know. I have to throw it out now. I don't know what to do with her. She is officially 3. Y'all, she's officially 3. She turned 3 on March 4th. And I still can't believe I have a 3-year-old. She doesn't act like a 3-year-old, but I have an adult doggy now. $247.56. So typically my first paycheck of the month is very bill light. That's why I do all of my savings and I do all my debt payments during the first paycheck because the money is there and I would rather make the payments while the money is there. $2,552.95. Normally I have a mock budget. I did not do a mock budget for my first paycheck and that's okay. So $25.52.95. Groceries is getting, let's give it $2.50 and then there's $1.25 for the rest of the month. Okay, that should be fine. Household is getting $25. Personal is getting nothing. Beauty is getting $125. My darling child, Cupcake, is getting $60. That's my dog. Yes, she has her own category. She needs one. I will buy the world for her. Eating out is getting 50. Car expenses is getting 75. So this is 585. And let's subtract that from 2552.95 equals $1,967.95 left to budget. So like I said, I have my sinking funds written down in my monthly budget. I'm going to take them out this budget. I'm just not going to rewrite them. I'm saving myself the time. But I am stuffing 530 and I have $1,437.95 left. If you hear munching in the background, that is my dog. She is eating her food. So I'm putting 700 to student loans. We're going to subtract that from this. So that leaves $737.95 left to budget. This was $48.51. I already budgeted that, so let's add those up. And then I already sent the acorns. So that was $88.51. Let's subtract that from $737.95. So I have $649.44 left to roll over for paycheck number 2. So let's go ahead and let me write all these numbers down. So 2,800.51 minus 247.56 minus 585 minus 530 minus 700 minus 88.51 minus 649.44. All right. Let's see if I get 0. Y'all, I got 0. I'm rocking this. I am rocking this. I'm so glad. So some things, like I said, they already happened, which is great. I made the student loan payment. I put that in quotes because for right now, since there's a pause, I am putting my student loan payment in my Ally bank account bucket, and I'm hoping to gain as much interest. Did your baby eat the food? You're such a good girl. Yes, that's my good girl. Thank you for eating. Y'all, you know how Chihuahuas are very finicky eaters, so she worries me when she doesn't eat, and she just ate her food. Good girl. So I'm putting my student loan payment in my Ally bucket and hoping to gain some interest before I have to start making payments again. This already happened. And I already sent my money to Acorns. That was already paid for. This was an actual rollover. That was 21. I'm gonna have to double check to see what that one was. So yeah, some of these already happened, which is great. So I'm already gonna highlight these, and I got some things to enter in on my tracker to do so. Two. So I'm going to be stuffing my sinking funds to finish off this paycheck number 1 budget with me. I went to the bank. Y'all, I took out a lot of bills. I'm going to put this off to the side. And then here are my sinking fund binders. So I keep certain sinking funds in cash in these binders. And then I keep certain sinking funds in my online Ally bank account, my high yield savings one. So I already did the online transfer for my darling child Cupcake, so that she got her $100. I know a lot of people, no one has mentioned this on my channel, like about pet insurance, but I personally choose to not have pet insurance for my dog Cupcake. The reason why is because I was looking at insurance plans when I first got her. They don't really cover anything. What they really cover is like major emergencies, which, listen, I totally get that. Like, you don't want to be stuck with like a $7,000 vet bill, and if an insurance company can pay for it, great. But I was really looking for coverage more for like her dentals, her yearly vaccines, like her yearly checkups. And most insurance, like most pet insurances don't really cover that. So instead of paying like $60 to $90 a month for insurance, I just take $100 and I put it in a savings account specially dedicated to her. A lot of people do this. That's my decision, and it's been fortunate. I've been fortunate so far. I also have backup savings just in case. So don't worry, y'all. My baby, she's covered. Make sure she's covered. So she got her online transfer of $100. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull out my money. Okay, there's my money. And here's my little booklet. And here are my binders. These are my high priority. So I have 2 binders. There's a reason for that. High priority gets stuffed every single time, no matter what. Low priority will get stuff on the occasion if I have the money to stuff it. So car maintenance, car repairs is the first thing that's going to get stuffed today. And it's getting the normal $80. 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 290. I have 290. I completely forgot. I did get my tax refund, and I stuffed some of my sinking funds with my tax refund. So that's where the little extra money came from. I'm really grateful for that. $290. Taxes appointment is getting stuffed. I think did this one get stuffed from? It did. I just put $20 in here, so it's getting $25. My taxes every year are the same. It's $200. It's $180. So I now have $45. My stepmom, and you know what? Everyone has their own way of doing things. She asks our CPA to take, so like we do have to pay him for her services. Obviously, that's what this envelope is for. She asks him to take the money out of her refund to pay for his services. And I'm like, that is my refund. That is my money. No offense. I don't want my CPA to get it. I'll just pay for it from my regular W-2 job. But whatever, hey, whatever works for you. And if it works for you, great. I want to keep my money. Eye exam is getting $70. I am on the road to having $800 by August. I'm very excited. So I now have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490. Whoop, whoop. Y'all, it is amazing to have this money saved. I remember when I used to have my eye appointments, and well, back then before like inflation and everything, and before my eyesight was like absolutely terrible. Well, it's absolutely terrible. It was like slightly less terrible. It was like $600 back then. And I would literally go broke every year trying to buy my glasses and my contacts. So having this saved for my glasses, my eye exam, and my contacts every year is such a lifesaver. Such a lifesaver. Advisory is getting $50. So starting in June, after June, I won't have to save for advisory anymore. My babies are seniors and they're graduating in June. I am taking them out to dinner in June as a last like final graduation hurrah. It's my last like final present to them. So they have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 330, 340, 350. Okay, I'm hoping to have $500 by then, hopefully a little bit more, but I have to ask them where they want to go out. And knowing them, they're gonna pick something bougie, and I'm gonna have to tell them no. You know, like a nice restaurant, and then we sit, we eat, we chat, and then I send them on their way. Oh my gosh. Christmas is the last one in here, and Christmas is getting $95. I might have to reevaluate Christmas at the end of this year. For Christmas this year, I have decided to not buy anybody any physical items. Everyone is getting money, because last year I bought toys for the kids, and I'm not getting toys for the kids anymore. Why am I spending all this money on toys that they're probably not even gonna play with in the future? So they're getting money. They're getting gift cards or money or something, or I'm not buying. Everyone is getting either a card with money in it or a gift card, and then we're done. So Christmas has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 285. And I hope to have $1,000 by November. 285. Nope. That's not right. Okay, 285. So high priority is done. The reason why medieval times has not gotten stuffed is because I have $150 in here. That is definitely enough money for my ticket, to buy myself a drink when I'm over there, one drink, and to tip a person, like to tip our waiter or waitress for that evening. And if I want to buy myself a souvenir, like $140 is definitely enough money. So that's why we're just trying to plan on a time to go, because the whole family likes going. I think we're just gonna have to, because we're trying to work around schedules. We're all busy adults now with lives on the weekends, so we're just gonna have to set a date, and whoever can't make it can't make it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Okay, low priority. So vacation is getting 75. Vacation's getting thick, y'all. Woohoo! Yep, vacation, she getting thick. I'm gonna ask my mom, like, when does she want? I don't know if she has started looking. We plan on going to the Dominican Republic in June, and I'm gonna ask her, like, well, have you started looking at flights? Like, when do you want the money by to pay for the flight? Like, I definitely have enough money to pay for the flight. All right, so vacation has 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 640, 650, 660, 670, 675. Yes, 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 yes. I know a lot of people, 675. They like to follow the Dave Ramsey method, and he would not approve of going on vacation while you're paying off debt, which I get it, because this 675 could be going to a student loan payment. That's my final debt, but I already paid $700. Listen, if I did follow his method, I know I would get my paid down faster, but you guys, I am a teacher. Being a teacher is hard right now. It was hard before, and it's hard right now. And last year, after I came back from vacation, I felt so refreshed. I felt like I was mentally able to tackle the new school year. I'm gonna go on vacation. Hey, I'm still making debt payments, so I can go on vacation and spoil myself every once in a while. Okay, so there's a couple of things here. This is $30. This is gonna go towards my nail tip. I just finally decided to take out $30, $15 for each nail trip. That's gonna go in my wallet. And then the last 35 is gonna go to medical surprises, and medical surprises is done. This should be 200. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. The reason for this envelope, I think I've said it before, but the reason for this envelope is, so this is any medical surprise that happens outside of my regularly scheduled doctor's appointment. So like, this is not paying for my dentist or my gyno or like my GP appointment. So for example, there was one year I went to the dentist. The actual appointment, I didn't have a copay, but I think I had to pay for fluoride rinse, which was like $35, which is not that bad. She found a cavity forming. It was very small, but she said, hey, there's a tooth that looks like a cavity is forming, or like it needs to be replaced. I can't remember which one it was. And she said, please come in next week so that way we can fill it in for you. I want to fill it in now before it becomes worse. I'm like, okay, not a big deal. Well, that fill-in was like $113. That was a medical surprise that I was not ready for. So now I have $200 in case something like that happens, like an extra doctor's appointment that I wasn't, prepared for, and it's gonna end up costing me extra money outside of a copay. So that is full. I'm trying to decide if I want to leave that in here or if I want to. Here's the thing, I'm running out of ally buckets. So I think we're allowed to have 10 ally buckets, and I already have like 7 or something. So I'm trying to decide, like, should I open a high yield savings account with Marcus by Goldman Sachs or something, so that way I can start putting like these extra sinking funds in there or if I should just leave it. Oh, so when I got my tax refund and I stuffed my sinking funds, I put $50 into tattoo. MacBook, y'all, I need to start saving up for a new laptop. My laptop is 7. I got it in 2016. 7 years old. It's getting old. It's getting slow. It's driving me insane. I want to start saving up for a new laptop before my old one craps out on me. I have to. I don't know. I'm really hoping I can keep it for at least another 2 years, minimum 2 years. But then that means I have 2 years to save up for a MacBook Pro or a new MacBook. Okay, y'all. Well, those are all my sinking funds. One is fully funded. That is awesome. My 1 month ahead fund, I have $2,100 left. Vacation is coming along nicely. It's all beautiful, y'all. It's all beautiful. So I always say this when I stuff my sinking funds. It took me a while to get to this point. This didn't happen overnight. I remember when I first started stuffing my sinking funds, I was like, all of these didn't exist and I was still trying to figure things out. So to get to this point, this is amazing for me to finally find these numbers and to make everything work. So I'm really proud of myself. And I always like to let you all know that even if you just stuff like $10 into start one sinking fund and work from there. That is amazing. You're creating good habits. Like that's what we're trying to achieve when it comes to budgeting. Creating good habits, holding ourselves accountable, and then not quitting when, things happen. So thank you all so much for watching my video. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Let's have some conversations down in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.